all the way down onto your backs until your head finds the floor. You're going to shuffle those heels in slightly closer towards your bottom. Take an imprint in your lumbar spine, so tilt the pelvis up towards the roof. Place your hands behind the back of your head. Lift your elbows just away from the floor. Inhale, breath. Lift your head and shoulders up away from the mat for 2. Exhale, float all the way back down. Inhale, we lift up for 2. Exhale, float back down. Keep going with this motion. As you're coming through into this lift, imagine someone's tied a string to your breastbone and they're pulling you up from there, rather than tucking your chin towards your chest. You've got 2 more. On this last one, stay up there and hold. Float your right foot up into a tabletop. Bring the left leg up to meet it. Lift up just a little higher. Hold here for 4, 3, 2. Take your right foot, tap it down towards the mat. Bring it back up into a tabletop. Left side, down, for 2, and up. Twice more either side. Keep breathing. Last set. And lift. Left leg. This time we're going to lengthen the right leg out into a diagonal. Pull it back into your tabletop. Left side. This is level 1 option. Level 2, we're going to go a little faster. Alternating legs. Right, then left. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. You can keep going with this level here. Otherwise, pull both legs into your tabletop. Press them both out. Pull in, press out. In and out. Just remember to keep breathing throughout this whole series. It's easy to lose the breath. When we come into abdominal work. If you want the more advanced option here, take your hands as you lengthen the legs out, lengthen the arms up above your head, then pull in towards your knees. Lengthen out, pull in. Four more. 3. Last 2. Last one, lengthen everything out. Hold here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Relax your head back down onto the floor. Take a little rock side to side, massaging out that lumbar on the mat. Wrap your hands around the back of your thighs. Rock on up to a seated position. You're going to cross those feet in front of you. Place your hands down onto the floor or mat. Untuck your legs, taking them straight back behind you and take them wide either side of your mat. We're in our high plank position here. We're going to drop down onto your right forearm, then bring the left down to meet it. Trying not to shift where the hips are and hold here. 4 counts. Gently start to press your hips down towards the floor, then pick them back up. Tiny press and lift. If this exercise is too strong with your knees lifted, then you can always drop your knees down onto the floor, releasing your toes and press from here. You've got 4 more. 4. Last 3. Last 2. We pick the hips up, hold on this last one. Rock the heels down to the right side, slightly drawing your right hand further forward in front and lengthening your left arm up towards the ceiling. Take a little pulse action up towards the roof now for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more. Keep breathing. Last one, lift up and hold. Thread that left hand, wrap it down towards your right side for 2, and then send it straight back up. Wrap it down. At any stage, you can always be on your knees here as well, finding whatever position is most comfortable for you. Hold the hand up there this time, reach those hips up a little higher. Hold for 4, 3, 2, and one. Beautiful. Rocking back forward, find your low plank again. Tuck the toes, lift those knees. Staying here for 4, 3, 2. Shift your weight forward and back, pressing through the balls of your heels. And by heels, I definitely mean ball of your foot. Sending the crown of the head forward and back. 2 more here. Last one. Find that a low plank, nice and still. Rock the heels down to the left side now. Move over onto the other side. Sending your right arm up towards the roof. Take a little pulse up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Last 2. Big breath in. Wrap that arm down for 2 counts and lift it back up. Imagine that you're searching for something underneath that left side. You're trying to grab it and then send it all the way back up towards the roof. Last one. Lift the hips up just a little higher for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Circle back through into your low plank. Keep the feet wide. We take those little hip pulses down towards the floor again. Little press down and lift. We press and lift. Keep breathing. We've got 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Lift the hips up. Hold here. Imagine you've got a candle lit underneath your lower belly. Try not to sink through your lower back and sag through your hips. Lifting up, we hold for 4 more counts. 3, almost there. Last count. Beautiful. Drop your knees down onto the mat. Release your toes. Cross the feet behind you. Walk your hands back in towards your knees. Sit back on your bottom. Unfold the legs and shuffle forward. We're rolling all the way back down onto your backs. Finding the head on the mat. Take an inhale breath. Float both legs up to 90 degrees. Turn your feet out into a narrow V. So the legs are in rotation here. Right leg will cross over the left leg. We just start to beat those legs back and forth. As much as you can, try to have a long leg here. Start to draw those legs down onto a diagonal. If you feel that lower back starting to lift up off the mat excessively, draw those legs back up to that 90-degree height and take a slight bend through your knees. Nice strong beats here. Keep breathing. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, last 3, 2, and 1. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Give them a hug. Take a little rock side to side. Inhale, exhale. Lengthen the legs all the way back up to 90 degrees. We flex the feet here, pressing down into the palms. Start to draw your heels down towards the mat in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We float them back up in 8 counts. Lift up. 7, 6, 5. You can always soften through your knees here. 3, 2. Let's go down in 4 counts now. We lower 4, 3, 2. Lift up in 4, 4, 3. Again, watching that lower back. If you start feeling it, we repeat down in 4 counts. Soften through your knees and don't take the legs down as low. Lifting up in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Beautiful job. Take a breath. Let it go. Wrap your hands around the back of your thighs. We're going to rock on up to a seated position. Both feet firmly planted out in front on the floor. Give a slight tuck to your pelvis. Lift the chest up towards the ceiling. Float your right foot up into a tabletop. Bring your left leg up to meet it. You can either hold here or level 2. Inhale breath. As you exhale, float both hands away from your thighs. You want the extra, lengthen the legs all the way out, palms facing up. We hold here for 8, 7, 6, 5. Imagine that energy behind your back here, pressing you up, keeping you lifted. We hold for 4, 3, 2. Catch your thighs, big inhale breath. Exhale, relax everything back down onto the mat. Inhale, draw your knees all the way in towards your chest. Wrap your hands around the back of your thighs. Rock on up again. Feet start planted on the mat. Tuck the pelvis, lift the chest up. Float your right foot up. Then bring the left up to meet it. We're taking that position again. Draw both hands away from the thighs if you can. If you want the extra, lengthen the legs out, palms facing up. Breadth across the chest. We hold for 8, 7, 6, 5. You're almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Catch your thighs. Inhale. Exhale, float everything back down onto your mat. Beautiful job, guys. Draw your knees in towards your chest. Take a little hug and rock side to side. 3, 2, and 1. Now we've finished that, just wrap your hands around the back of your thighs. Rock on up to a seated position. We'll just take a quick stretch, cross the legs in front. Plant your hands down onto the mat. Just drop your knees down, release your toes. Chest will find the floor. Place your hands beside your shoulders. Inhale, breath. Lift the head and chest up. Exhale, float back down. We repeat, lifting up a little higher. Exhale, float back down. Last time, lifting up just a little higher. Holding here for 4, 3, 2. Slowly start to lower all the way back down. Tuck both toes, engage your core, press up into your high plank and shift back into your downward dog. And roll down onto your knees, untuck your toes. You're all finished.